Now, Gangbusters, presented in cooperation with police and federal law enforcement departments throughout the United States. The only national program that brings you authentic police case history.
Gangbusters presents the case of the Cumberland safecracker who refused to give even his Confederates and the girl who loved him a square deal, but who found that an old-fashioned square dance was his own undoing.
Gangbusters has asked the Honorable Lynn Bomar, Commissioner of Safety, State of Tennessee, to narrate by proxy tonight's case. Commissioner Bomar, you were telling me before the program started that Ray Ernest was one of the most cautious criminals you ever ran into.
That's right, Les Griffith. And in his caution, he appeared to be quiet and pleasant-mannered. For instance, in a small Tennessee town one night about 2 years ago, an old-fashioned square dance was being held in the volunteer firehouse to raise money for new uniforms for the school band. Nearly every citizen was there, and not a few strangers dropped in for the fun. Everyone was in the spirit of the thing. Even the night marshal, who comprised the entire police force after 9 o'clock, was no exception. He had for a partner the prettiest girl on the floor.
You see? We could have a party here, too. Just as good a party as you've ever been to in Nashville.
Oh, right now, Marshal Riggs, I don't feel like I ever want to go back to Nashville.
Why should you? Did you ever have any more fun than you having right now?
No, Marshal, I didn't. I'm sure glad the school band needs new uniforms.
Oh, we just had to have an excuse for this shindig.
Oh,
They don't really need them. How'd you like that?
Oh, fine, just fine.
You learn fast, Miss Laws. You'll have this square dancing down to a T before the night's over.
Folks, let me have your attention.
Wonder what old Mifflin got on his mind.
Now, quiet, please, folks. We up here who've been entertaining you get thirsty just like everybody else does. So we're going to take a little recess while we get back to the rear of the firehouse where refreshments is on sale. Now, in the meantime, you can do the other kind of dance. We're going to put on a fine dance record for you. Now, don't go away. We'll be back in 5 minutes for a good old Virginia reel.
Oh, it doesn't seem right to play swing music here, does it, Marshal?
No, it sure don't. Say, Miss Laws, you must be awful thirsty after all that workout.
Oh, well, I...
Suppose I go back and get you a Coke or sarsaparilla or something.
Oh, well, I'd sure like one, but I hate to bother you, Marshal.
Bother? It's no bother. Now, don't go away. I'll be right back.
All right.
Nice work, Lois.
Ray, you finished?
Not yet. Give us a chance. I told you this would take us a long time.
You better hurry. The Marshal has to start on another round in about half an hour.
All right, we'll be out by then. We'll be out in 20 minutes.
Does it look like a lot?
It's a lot for a post office. Keep this hick cop occupied. I've got to get back.
Ray.
What?
It's awful risky. Everybody in the state looking for you in the post office being right next door to the dance here.
I know what it was. It'll be okay. Now, don't worry.
Be careful, Ray.
I'll be careful. You just keep that marshal busy. That's your job. I'll see you. Come on, Goldie. Let's get back to it.
Right. Oh, this tops some more, Ray. Knocking off the post office safe right under the nose of everybody in town.
Okay. You don't have to scream it to the rafters. Get the door.
Well, you're not leaving us so early.
No, just going out for a breath of air. We'll be back.
Good. There's lots coming up yet.
Fine, we'll see you.
Go on, Goldie.
I guess Mitch ought to have the safe about ready to place the suit now, huh, Ray?
We ought to. He's had plenty of time.
Oh, this should be a good one.
It will be. And I sure wish I could stick around to see that marshal's face when they open that post office tomorrow. He's square dancing himself right out of a job.
Good morning, Captain Jackson. One of your state highway patrolmen said you were here.
Yes, Riggs. We're taking over the investigation.
Well, I would have been here to see you sooner, Captain, but I was writing out my resignation to the mayor.
Well, don't be so hasty, Riggs. It wasn't your fault.
Well, it wasn't anybody else's. I'm getting paid to be marshal at night. I should be keeping a watch on the town instead of dancing the square dance.
You made your rounds when you were supposed to.
Yeah, I didn't stop him from breaking into the post office.
I spoke to Mayor Riggs. He understands the post office might have been burglarized even if there weren't a square dance at the firehouse. So just wait a couple of days with the resignation. Maybe we'll catch him.
And maybe we won't. Oh, I swear, Captain, I'll never again be taken in by a pretty face. How was I to know she was one of the gang?
Well, nobody could have known it. We think it was Ray Ernest again.
Huh?
He's pulled tricks like this all over the state. They've burglarized over 50 banks and post offices, so you're not the only victim.
Well, they sure are a slick bunch, Captain.
Oh, this Ray Ernest is. The rest of them we don't know too much about.
Well, I'd sure like to get my hands on that fella. Just for 5 minutes, I'd like to get my hands on him.
So would we, but so far we're not very close to him. The best information we have says they make their headquarters in Nashville. Where in Nashville, well, that's anybody's guess.
Captain, if I hold up on that resignation of mine, could I help out on the investigation?
Well, you're entitled to, Riggs. There's been a burglary in your jurisdiction. You've got a right to participate.
Well, I'm only a small-town marshal, Captain. I don't know too much, but I can work with you in the daytime and still do my job here in town at night.
Well, that's a lot of time to put in.
I reckon I owe the time.
All right, Riggs. If you feel that way about it, I'll be glad to have your help. And I think we can find plenty for you to do.
All right, Mitch. Right up close to the tracks. As close as you can get.
Okay.
That's good. Lights out.
Ray, there's Goldie.
Yeah, I see him. Okay, Lois, get up front with Mitch. If you see anybody that looks like cops, start necking.
It don't have to be no order.
Doesn't it?
As far as I'm concerned, it's got to be an order.
Then it is. If I need you, I'll send Goldie back here. Come on, Lois, get in front. Hey, Goldie.
Where you been, Ray? Little bit's getting nervous. He wants to pull out.
So he wants to pull out.
Yeah. That's the shack you was in, Ray. Now listen. This guy, Little Bit, knows what he's got. He's going to ask a lot of dough.
Well, he won't get a lot. The bum that lives in a shanty by the freight yards will settle for next to nothing.
Not this guy.
Go on, knock.
Yeah? What you want?
It's me again, Goldie. Open up.
Oh, yeah. Come in.
Boss, this is Little Bit.
All right.
Make yourselves to home.
Get some light in here, will you?
I ain't got much oil left. I was saving it.
For what? Get that lantern lit.
Give me a match, Goldie.
For crying out loud, you're too tight to use matches?
I run out.
Here's a match. Now light the lantern.
I don't see no good reason, but
That's better.
you think so. I don't believe ever I had the pleasure.
No, you didn't. And what's more, you're not going to get it.
Come on, Little Bit. Show the boss the gimmick.
It's gonna cost you a pocketful.
Let's see it.
Okay. I got it here. Under my cot.
It's a beaut, boss. Never thought we'd get our hands on one like it.
Okay, quiet.
Here she is. Complete. Regular, genuine, high-horsepower drill. The 6 diamond-tipped drill bits.
Yeah.
I like that, boss.
What are you asking, Little Bit?
Well, seeing as I got an idea for what you're going to use it, I don't guess 500 be too much.
500?
Never mind what we're going to use it for, Little Bit. And 500 is out of the question.
I know guys that'll pay it.
Come on, Little Bit. You swiped it out of the roundhouse. Get reasonable, will you?
Goldie,
Yeah?
go on to the car. Tell Lois and Mitch to come in here.
Hey, now, looky here. I can't go showing this thing to everybody. As hot as a jailhouse in July. Now, you want it or don't you?
Yeah, I want it. Go on, Goldie.
Okay, I'm getting...
Little Bit, I'll give you $10. Cash.
Oh, now, nothing doing. This drill's worth thousands to you.
$10.
Oh, go on. Get out of here. We can't do no business.
You'll take $10 and be glad you got it.
Turn me loose.
I want wanted to, I'd pick up that drill and walk out of here, and you wouldn't say a word to anybody. But I'm giving you a break.
Yeah, but $10 ain't nothing for my trouble. And that drill can cut through anything you want it to, like churn butter.
A little bit. I'm being generous.
Oh, now I went to a lot of bother for that drill. Almost got myself catched getting it. Ain't everybody can swipe something like that out of a roundhouse.
Lois, stand over there and keep quiet. Goldie, Mitch, come here.
Some drill.
You're darn right it is.
Okay. Here, a little bit. I'll be kind to you. Here's a fast 20 for you.
Oh, that ain't enough.
It's plenty. Goldie.
Yeah?
You think you can find a through freight south?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Little bit's taking a vacation. Tie him up good and throw him in a boxcar.
Hey, now I don't want no trouble.
Grab him.
Come on, you.
Let go.
Get him out of here.
Hold him, Mitch. Come on. Come on.
If he gets fresh, slug him over the head and take back the 20.
Go on, now get out.
Close the door, Lois.
Yeah. Well, you certainly took care of him. The three of you.
Forget it. I don't own him around where he can answer questions if he's picked up.
What can he tell them?
If the cops know we got a drill like this, they've got an idea what we're after.
You mean you can cut through those burglar-proof safes with this thing?
You bet I can. And the first one's going to be the vault in that bank at College Grove. I've just been itching to get a look inside that box. And here's where that itch gets scratched.
And so, lass, while the police were desperately trying to get on his trail, the Tennessee safecracker Ray Ernest acquired a power drill with diamond-tipped bits and planned to expand his operations to even larger and stronger safes. But he didn't realize that the steel nerves of a safecracker are often more brittle than the vaults on which he works.
You were telling us, Commissioner Bomar, that the gang of burglars led by Ray Ernest was responsible for cracking the safes of more than 50 banks and post offices in small towns of Tennessee and bordering states.
That's right, Les. And the police were making a strenuous effort to track him down. But the investigation under Captain J.J. Jackson of the Tennessee State Highway Patrol was proceeding slowly because of the widespread character of the criminals' operations. In the meantime, Ernest had acquired a special power drill for the purpose of cracking heavy safes. Early one morning, he and two of his Confederates were inside a small bank in Middle Tennessee, hard at work on the safe.
Okay, that's enough. All right, set the cap in there. Okay. Mitch.
Yeah, Ray?
Come get this stuff out of the way. We're going to blow her.
Yep. It's too soon for me. We've been in here long enough.
All right, get the junk together. How's it going, Goldie?
It's about ready.
Here. No. Set that cap deeper. Deeper.
Look, I
Let
know.
me handle it.
Okay.
Goldie, grab the rug.
Right.
Tools all clear? Just about. Okay, make it snappy.
Here you are, Ray. Here's the rug.
All right, come on. Put it over the front of the safe.
And don't rush me. I work cheap.
Okay, up with it. That's it. That ought to muffle her some. All right, get back there. I like the fuse.
Come on, Mitch. Behind the desk.
Right, Mitch.
Here goes.
Get down, Ray.
Yep.
It's a fast fuse.
Don't I know it?
What did you?
Okay, it ain't over yet. Hold it. Now hold it. Come on.
Beautiful.
Let's get busy. That noise could have been heard for a mile.
Yeah, right.
Mitch, signal Lois we'll be out in 5 minutes. And keep a lookout at that door. And if anybody gets nosy, let them have it.
Right.
Hello.
Briggs,
Yeah.
Captain Jackson.
Yes, Captain.
Ray Ernest and his mob have just knocked over the bank at College Grove.
Was that so?
How about checking tourist cabins in your neighborhood for us?
Sure, Captain. I'll get right on it.
Wait a minute. When'd you get to bed?
What time is it now?
4 a.m.
Oh, about an hour ago, but don't worry about it, Captain. I'll get right on it. I'll be okay.
Dig. All night long we dig to get in the safe. Now we dig a hole in the ground.
Go on, Mitch. That ain't there deep enough.
Here, take the shovel. You try it a while.
Thanks.
Go on, dig. Ray sees you laying down on the job. He's liable to bury you in a hole.
That ain't so funny.
No. It ain't, is it?
There was nearly 30 grand in that safe. Split 4 ways, it don't come to so much.
Yeah. I thought this was a screwy idea. Stop in the middle of getaway. Go over in the woods, he says. Dig a hole, bury the dough, bury the tools.
He and Lois could be out there in the car figuring out just how they're going to do the whole thing. We get the hole dug, Ray shoots the both of us, and we drop in a grave we dug.
Yeah. What's this stall of his about the whale? There's nothing wrong with that whale. If you ask me, Ray just wanted a chance to work this out with Lois.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Look, Goldie, he makes a move.
I'll wait for him to make a move.
You won't?
Sure. I wouldn't mind getting rid of that rotten...
Watch it. Here he comes. Go ahead, Dick.
Okay.
That's it. That's about got it.
How you boys doing?
Okay.
All right, that's deep enough.
How you think so, Ray?
Plenty deep enough. Let's get busy. I want to be moving before it's light.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Look, Ray.
I don't want to hear any more about it. We bury the dough and the tools. When we need it, we come back. Now get that stuff in there, Goldie.
Wait a minute, Ray.
Go on, get it in there.
Okay.
I looked over that steering wheel. It's okay now.
Is it?
I said it was. Look, I got an idea how to play this safe. The cops know me. They don't know either you or Lois too well.
So?
You take the car, ride back to Nashville. You won't be bothered.
And what about you?
I'll hitchhike. I'll get there the best I can.
That's awful generous of you, Ray.
It's playing it safe.
What's Lois think about it?
I didn't ask her. She's sleeping in the car. It's the best way for all of us. Now go on, finish burying that stuff, then I'll get started.
You mean started walking?
That's what I mean.
What goes, Ray? This is a screwy deal.
I told you I wanted to play it safe.
Yeah. Safe enough to come back by yourself and dig up the dough?
Oh. So that's what's on your mind.
What else would be on our mind?
You nuts. Now put the dough in there and get it covered up.
Not on your life, Ray. Something else goes in that hole.
Hey.
That's it. Don't move.
Oh, pulling a gun on me, huh? What kind of a double cross is this?
Same kind you were fixing to hand us.
Don't move, Ray. Don't move or you get it sooner than you expected.
Well, okay, if this is the way you want it. But you're nuts. How far do you think you'd get without me?
We'd get 30 grand worth of fire.
Now, look. Be reasonable, will you?
I want you. Why'd you shoot him?
How than you?
Because you had a gun, that's why. Go on, give it to him now.
Roll him over in a hole first. It'll be cleaner.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, look at him. The big boss. Got dirt in his face.
All right, give it to him. Well, what are you waiting for?
Look,
Come on, shoot.
Mitch. What do we need a murder rap for?
He was going to bury
I
us.
don't know. The idea he had wasn't bad.
Go on, will you?
We'll have to kill Lois, too, you know. She's nuts about him. She'll run to the first cop she sees. This way, we could just kiss her goodbye in Nashville and have the whole 30 grand to ourselves.
What about him?
I'll fix him so he's good for a couple hours here. We'll take a long trip. He'll never find us. Why look for trouble with a murder rap when this is just as good?
Okay, maybe you got something. Go on, get to work on him.
Give me that shovel. Grab it. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Cross me.
Okay, cut it out or you will kill him.
Come on, let's get moving.
Well, I don't get it.
We told you, Lois. Ray said the safest thing was for him to hitchhike and meet us in Nashville.
That's right.
There's something fishy about the whole deal.
What's fishy about it? We were digging a hole. He was fixing a wheel on a car. He comes to us and tells us the whole idea. We bury the dough. He goes off in the woods. That's all there is to it.
What'd you do to him?
What do we do to him? What are you talking about?
I mean, you guys are pulling a fast one.
Hey.
It's the law.
Come on, Goldie, drive.
Oh, brother.
Faster, will you? Faster.
They're catching up to us.
Watch the bridge up ahead.
I see it.
Bridge is pretty narrow.
Now shoot at him when I get closer. Hey.
What's the matter?
Well, this wheel, I can't hold it.
Watch the bridge.
We're going over.
I can't hold
Hiya, stranger.
Hello?
Waitress tells me your car broke down out of town a ways.
Yeah, that's right. I had a little wreck.
Oh,
Not much damage, except I got quite a bump on the head and my clothes full of mud.
Well, I'm working with the State Highway Patrol. Can I be helpful?
No, I called the record from Nashville. They're coming on after the car.
Are you going to Nashville?
Yeah, as soon as I finish my coffee.
Well, I'm going there myself this morning. I'll give you a lift.
I'm much obliged, but I guess I can manage.
Well, you might have a little trouble, mister. There's quite a bit of excitement around. The bank at College Grove was broken into last night. There's roadblocks all over.
No kidding.
You won't have no trouble with me, though. They know who I am. They let me right through.
You know, I think I'll take you up on your offer, if you don't mind.
Not at all. I'm glad to have the company. Riggs is my name.
Yeah, mine's Brown. Bruce Brown.
Okay, Mr. Brown, as soon as you finish your coffee.
Yeah, I'll be right with you.
No, a car went over the bridge on the pike early this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, we think it had some of the burglars in it. They're still trying to fish it out.
Were they drowned?
Looks that way. They'll know for sure in a couple of hours.
Well, if it was the bank robbers, I guess they had it coming.
I guess they did.
Well, I'm all set.
Okay, then let's go. I'd like to make Nashville by noon.
It's okay with me. Sooner the better.
Yes, sir. We've been having quite a little trouble with them safecrackers. Busted into more than 50 safes. Most of them in small towns like mine.
Is that so?
Banks, post offices, warehouses, everything. But I reckon this is the end of them.
Well, if they drowned, it must be.
They even broke into the post office in my town. Same night we had the square dance at the firehouse. A lot of nerve those fellas had. Post office is right next door to where the dance was.
No kidding.
Yes, sir. We were having a great time in there. All the while they were breaking open the safe in the post office. No, I almost lost my job over it.
That's too bad.
The mayor says it wasn't my fault, though. And so did my friend, Captain Jackson, of the State Highway Patrol.
Well, you were... Hey, what's that up ahead there?
Well, that's one of the roadblocks. We won't have no trouble, though.
I thought you said those criminals were drowned.
Well, we're not really sure yet. Can't take any chances.
I guess you're right.
I'll just slow down a little so they can see who I am.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea.
Howdy, Riggs. Hello there, Sergeant. Yeah, it's Sergeant Bailey of the State Highway Patrol.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to stop?
No, I didn't, but I'd just like to say hello to my friend, Captain Jackson.
Oh.
Just make yourself comfortable, Mr. Brown. I won't be a minute.
Oh, take your time.
Go on, Riggs.
Fine, Sergeant, fine. Captain Jackson.
Oh, hello, Riggs. Anything doing?
Captain, you want Ray Ernest?
What?
Sitting in my car.
What? You're joking.
No, that's him, all right. Picked him up in the restaurant.
Oh, come on. Okay, Ernest, don't move.
Hey.
Come on, get out of there.
Okay, I'm getting...
No gun on him, Captain.
She's lucky.
Well, I guess this is it, huh?
All except a few little details. You can tell us, for instance, why you tampered with the steering gear of your friend's car, so they'd lose control.
You'll have a hard time proving that.
Maybe you wanted all that loot for yourself. That's how you figured to get it.
Maybe. But you couldn't prove that either.
We'll see.
Well, Ernest, this is as far as I go, but if you want to go to Nashville, the captain will take you the rest of the way.
You bet your life I will, Ernest. I want you in the strongest jail in the state.
So, Les, that was the end of the criminal activities of Ray Ernest and his gang. Ernest, the sole survivor of the gang, is now serving a long term in the federal penitentiary at Atlanta, after which he'll have to account for similar sentences in the states of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Indiana.
Well, thank you, Commissioner Bomar, and congratulations to all the officers, federal, state, and local, who participated in the investigation leading to the arrest and conviction of this troublesome criminal. Tonight's case was dramatized by Stanley Niss and directed by William Sweets, with John Larkin and Will Gear in leading roles. Les Griffiths speaking for Don Gardner.